Yeah, I mean, not good enough. Starts with the face-off, which I take most of the time, and not winning them, and we're going down 200 feet, and that's on me, and got to win the first battle, the 2 minutes, and last year when we were good, this year even when we had a good, going good, we were winning those draws and attacking and getting the kill on their heels, and I don't want to make too much out of it. It's not good enough right now, but we have a good power play, and we have the personnel there. We've showed it, not just over a few games, but over years, and we showed that we can be good. We just gotta figure it out. When we go over the boards, we got to go over with a purpose, and I find right now we're drawing a lot of the penalties and might be a little tired when we go out there, but when we're tired, we still gotta attack and makes that puck even more valuable.
Dylan, even at even strength from up top, it looks like you guys are a bit out of sync. How do you see it?
I mean, I see it as we're just, we have chances. Yeah, it was Vegas, we didn't have many chances. The last two at home here, we've had chances. I thought tonight we didn't give up much. We just lost the special teams battle, and we have look after look. I have two backdoors in 2 nights, and I 0 goals to show for that. That's on me. That's people look to me to score and look to the big guys to score, and I think I would point the finger at myself, and got to put the puck in the back of the net in those key situations and off of good plays as well.
How did you feel about Nate Danielson's debut today?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he got more comfortable as the game went on, and we know Danny well. He's been in the organization for a while, and big congratulations to him and his family, and something that's well deserved. And when he came up and came into the lineup today, guys were happy for him, and I thought he looked. We know he's got the skill and can skate, and I thought as the game went on, he adjusted to the pace a little better.
To your point, 45 shots today. I mean, when the chances aren't going in like that, like what are the ways that you guys kind of can simplify and kind of try to snap the funk?
Well, when you're not getting chances, you worry, and I thought tonight we had chances. It's a mentality. It's going to the net with a purpose, shooting for a purpose, grabbing the goalie's eyes with purpose to create rebounds and second chances and make it hard on him. I don't think we've been making it hard on goalies and driving to the net and creating scrums. Make him uncomfortable in there. I think the 45 shots, yeah, we had some big chances, but a lot of them were probably making him feel more comfortable and making him feel better, building his confidence.
Was that a key sequence there when you couldn't convert on that 4-minute power play and then they get one right after and score almost right away?
I mean, the 3-1 was tough. That was a tough one, but yeah, the game of special teams, they score I think 3 on the power play tonight, and we have 0 for a lot, and that 4-minute is just not good enough, and we had way too many times we're going back for pucks, not enough zone time, and starts with face-off, starts with winning the first battle and then winning the next battle.
Thanks, Tom.
Nate, the performance that you guys wanted, but how did you feel in your debut?
Pretty good. I mean, obviously not the result we wanted, so sucks coming out with a loss.
What was the nervousness level when you played today for your first game? You've been out there for preseason, but it's completely different.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't too nervous this morning, but definitely leading up to game time, and I mean, first shift was a little bit nervous, but then settled in pretty good after that.
When did you find out?
Yesterday.
Danny, just a special teams battle, both ends of it tonight. How big of a role did that play in the end result for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, they had 3, I think, on the power play, and we weren't able to get one. So, I mean, I thought we played a pretty good game overall. We outshot them by quite a bit, but just need to capitalize on our opportunities.
And you had frustrating was the end of camp. I mean, things were going so good for you, and to get injured like that, so had to be a little disappointing, I would think.
Yeah, I was disappointed. Thought I was having a good camp, and I mean, injuries happen, so just tried to move on and take what I could and just make the best out of the opportunity. And glad to be here now.
Did you feel good in GR in those games?
Yeah, I felt good. I mean, kind of just first game, getting back up to speed, and but yeah, I felt good.
Were you surprised to find yourself on the power play with 2 other rookies like yourself?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know what to expect. So, but I mean, it was fun being out there.
Did you have to spring for any tickets for family or friends today?
Yeah, I had some people. I had parents, girlfriend, brother came down, and cousin, I think. So, not crazy, but a couple.
Todd, 0 for 5 on the power play. What do you think were the issues on that front today?
0 for 5 and 0 for 3 on the penalty kill. So the whole special teams battle, it was so downhill for us, it wasn't even close. The power play, we didn't get in and get established. We had a tough time entering the zone, and I think we lost 8 or 9 face-offs. So all of a sudden you could keep starting in your zone, and one of their strengths is their stand and their length on the PK. And then all of a sudden guys get frustrated. They don't do what they need to do or what they're supposed to do. When we did finally settle pucks down and spend any type of time in the zone, I thought we looked good on the outside again. Not a lot of net presence or any type of flash type screening down low where the goaltender had any type of trouble. Penalty kill, we had 10 minutes on the power play. They had 1:19. They scored in 3 of their 3 shots. We got 0 for 11. That's the game.
Todd, Dylan put a lot of blame on himself, but there are numerous high-end players who need more from, aren't there?
Oh, yes. That's noble that Dylan is leading that way, and stepping in front of the proverbial bullet, maybe, if you will, because of the media. But you could have lined a bunch of players up tonight and asked them the same question. So, yeah, he wears the C. He's got to answer for the group, but there was a number of them you could have talked to.
Just the decision to call up Nate, and what's your plan with him going past today?
Well, we have been struggling offensively. Nate, had he not been hurt in training camp, I think he would have started with our team based on where he was when he did get injured. So he worked hard to stay healthy. He had an upper body injury, and he was able to keep his legs going. So that didn't go away, and he's had a pretty good start in Grand Rapids. So we wanted to see him now so we can make some decisions, perhaps on some other players. And that for him, for his first game, I thought he did some real good things on the ice. It's unfortunate that he leaves, like the rest of the players, with a loss, but he as an individual certainly wasn't our problem.
Todd, with the power play, essentially the same, that the top unit, the same 5 guys that excelled on it last year. Does that make it surprising that the struggles this season?
No. Every season's its own. We've talked about this. Every season's its own. You have to start all over. You have to reestablish things. You just don't show up and put your equipment on and say, hey, we got a good power play. Our power play basically from day one has been pretty average to this point. We haven't had a lot of highs yet on it. We've scored some important goals, but not near enough. And last year, actually, when we needed it down the stretch, I think in Montreal, it was a game that we probably played and likely deserved, but our power play let us down. Lots of you think it was the penalty kill all the time. There were power play moments where we were let down. So there'll be a lot of discussions over the next few days of what we do with the units.
Hey, Todd, did you notice that maybe at times they started to press a little bit today too, or whatnot?
Yeah, you do that. Like you start just throwing pucks from the perimeter instead of making a play that might be there. we started talking about, we're trying to stress people getting into on the inside. Get inside. Find the junk that's laying around. I thought Soderblom did a good job of batting stuff past us sometimes. We were in tight. So give the goaltender credit for that, but I still think we could be a lot harder to play against, defensively, but certainly offensively.
How big of a turning point was that 4-minute power play there at the end of the second?
Well, it was big because they'd already scored on, I think, 2 of theirs at that point. So it was big. You could feel potential momentum coming, and going into the break, you'd hope that guys were excited. They're a little bit down, and we're still working on the thing between the ears about staying up and sticking with it.
Earlier on in the season, the PK was a strength, and it's starting to slip a little bit. Other than the face-offs, not winning the face-off in your own zone, what do you feel has been the issue with the PK over the last few games?
Well, game ago, we got scored on once. It was a back check and a sort out. That can't happen. Today, the first goal, we have a clearing opportunity. We're 2-on-1. We have the puck. We don't get it out, and then we're not in a shooting lane. So there's 2 things. Those can be fixed. The third power play goal. Walk out from below the goal line. We have tools to take care of that. We just didn't get it done. And, so much like our game right now where our power play's scrambling, our penalty kill needs a polish up. Offensively, we need to get polished up, which puts a lot of pressure on us defensively and on the goaltenders. And that needs a polish up. So we're lucky we have 2 good practice days coming up.
And then if you're able to start scoring kind of more of those garbage, greasy goals in close around the net, is that kind of the solution to maybe allowing the offense to kind of open up a little more?
Well, you'd like to think so, but it has to happen first, and then we'll see. We've always been a pretty good entry team. We make the plays and score off them. Had a grade A chance again tonight. I think on Larks. Reminds me of the quick save the other night. Soderblom made another save. Those chances we can create. It's the grind time. It's the cycle time. It's the it's the grunt time, if you want to put it that way, where you really got to dig in. We need to be better in those areas.
Todd, you moved Finney to the line with JT Comfer. Was that because of the power play situation, or did something?
No, just to mix things up a little bit. It, going into the third period, I'd mentioned that we were a little bit, not where we needed to be, and just mix things up. I thought Cat was dangerous. Put him with the other two guys that are dangerous and load them up and see what we could get. Finney did a good job, I thought, in that period of loosening up and driving pucks to the net. Maybe he got back to what he was doing. So it was just a hunch and trying to load up a line, see if we could get something.
And then finally, just in the power play too, you threw the 3 rookies out there together too. The same sort of thing, just trying to get a new.
Yeah, trying. That unit probably had more legitimate opportunities than the first unit. So they don't get a lot of time. Maybe they need more.
Can you just clarify, Rasmussen and Bergman both healthy?
Yep.